I want to specifically point out, because America is waking up, and while there is very little Western media presence at Tianjin, partly because they wouldn't want to go, partly because they are not really interested in anything but themselves, partly because maybe the Chinese didn't want them, I don't know. But there is very little American media presence in Tianjin, but they are waking up to this fact, and there is media coverage going on there, and the Americans are being told what is happening on the other side of the world while they are being sleeping. So we'll get a chance to absorb all of this as developments happen, from Fox News to New York Times, so both sides of the spectrum. But let me quickly get to Ambassador Pradeep Kapoor. Ambassador, so here we are. Okay, it is what it is, a highly complicated, complex situation in a place where we have a lot of tangle webs that have to be played out. But in essence, the mood, the tenor, the body language, the spoken language, the public statements, the press statements from both sides between India and China seem to be indicating that, number one, we are putting the border issue aside, no drama on the border. Okay, that's the message from the bottom and the top. Number two, when Foreign Secretary says that the Chinese are helping us in cross-border terrorism, not saying that they've assured us helping us, what's he indicating, sir?
Well, that's a very significant development. Thank you, Rishabh, and to your team, including Mega, for doing such excellent coverage of all these important meetings in different parts of the world, and for the excellent work that NewsX is doing. It was good to meet you recently. So, China has sort of currently seemingly shifted its position on various issues vis-a-vis India. But how long it will last is a matter of uncertainty. On the border, they seem to have decided not to have an aggressive posture currently, and to sort of cool down the border situation so that the focus can be elsewhere. They are, of course, facing also pressure from the US, like India is facing, because the talks are inconclusive, and every day we hear that they've agreed on something, and then after a day we hear no, they have not agreed on anything. So it's going back and forth all the time on that in terms of the tariff issue. In terms of the other relations, while Trump is there, it's not the best of situations for China or for, I guess, any other country in the world currently. Hardly any country can say that they are better off with Trump being there and the relations being better. So it's a tangled web currently for India and China at this time to move ahead and to keep the main issues on the back burner, so that they do not disrupt our dialogue on other issues, is a very good step. We can see whether we can overcome the impact of the negative steps being taken by USA in aspects of tariff, etc., by doing joint bilateral movement ahead on trade and other issues. Both are massive economies. Both are in the top few economies of the world. China is number 2, India is number 4. India is soon going to become number 3. Both have, India is the largest population in the world, number 1 population. China is number 2 population. Between these two countries, the world demography itself is impacted very significantly. Both are, to a great extent, self-sustaining economies. And there are so many other aspects.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.